Okay, so I want to tell you about this thought experiment.
Yeah?
Gratitude is a time machine.
Well, you've got me with that.
Yeah.
We're huge Back to the Future fans.
Well, that's good, because it involves a DeLorean and a flux capacitor.
You got me.
Okay.
How could this go wrong?
So you know, in the first one, Doc Brown has made a time machine at DeLorean.
Yeah.
It runs on...
Plutonium.
Right, not easy to get.
No.
Doc
Hence, there's a spoiler now. Well, and
Don't
watch it.
But it wasn't easy for him to get the plutonium. He had to get it from terrorists, basically, and it was tricky, shall we say, without giving a spoiler.
Yeah.
So not easy to run this thing.
No.
And then in the second one, like, it runs on
Rubbish.
Junk,
Like cans.
beer. No, pours beer in.
Yeah.
And banana peel
skin,
and just stuff from the bin. Okay. But the point is, like, it's improved. So they've got this thing that's hard to power, and then it just runs on shit. It runs on rubbish, junk.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So and this will tie into gratitude. Okay. So I want to teach you how to build a thanks capacitor. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because with that thanks capacitor, you'll be able to change the past and point to a better future. Bold claim.
This is a bold. Make it work.
Okay, I will try. Okay, so like when you start trying to think about gratitude, I mean, it's hard, right? Does part of you feel a bit sick?
In our culture, especially in the UK, it's often quite eye-rolly and here we go, more of this.
Yeah.
Do I have to? I think there's a lot of learnt behaviour.
Yeah.
And it is certainly socially more acceptable to be more cynical.
Oh yeah.
So
exactly.
It's much more fashionable, voguey, to just to go along with being miserable rather than being grateful.
It really is.
And sometimes it can be a bit cloying or a bit difficult, a bit trite. Let's say someone is having a bad time.
Yeah.
And then if you're kind of skipping around the room saying, let's be grateful of everything, then it can be a bit tone deaf.
Yeah.
You're not really being empathetic to that person.
Exactly.
So maybe that social contract aspect of being wary of someone else's, I suppose we're just treading on those eggshells, aren't we?
Yeah, it's definitely cultural. There's if you're too happy, people will hate you, probably, or you'll be scared that they'll take stuff from you. Like, So it's a power move to have gratitude. And it's not just that word, because that word kind of winds me up and I don't like it, but this is absolute abundance. So it's the stuff you get from gratitude. If you get this thanks capacitor going, the things that you put in all your rubbish in one end, and the stuff that comes out is incredible. So like valuing yourself, valuing others, acknowledgement, giving people acknowledgement, just appreciating life or some food, honour, praise.
And you're changing the perspective on everything.
On every level, thankfulness, acknowledgement, recognition. Yeah, these are like big things. If you're feeling those things and acting them outwards, then you're in a good place.
Yeah.
We want to feel those things. We shouldn't be afraid to feel those things. It should flow out of us. So if you can go back to the past in your mind, obviously, with that different attitude of acknowledging how hard you worked on stuff, or how well you did, or honouring yourself. If you can go back into those difficult moments, the times where you felt like someone did something to you and you were trapped, or that's your story. If you can go in with those different aspects in one little way, you don't have to change everything how you feel about it, but get something out of it. You can change how you felt. You can go from having something that's trapped you into your story to something that's made you the person you are today, that's given you resilience, that gave you that step that you didn't know you needed to say yes or no to things in life.
Yeah, that happens quite a lot anyway, isn't it? It feels like a bit of a rewriting the story based on where you are, which I find happens. It's kind of if you're happy with where you are, or something's worked out well, it's very easy to look back and say, oh well, I'm so grateful that this happened to me, so and so was good to me. But by the same token, if you're at all that same person, let's say 5 years down the line, is not happy with where they are, suddenly not just the 5 years, but everything before is re-examined for that went wrong and this went wrong.
Yeah.
And actually, that's the perceptive colouring that we add to it.
Yeah. Well,
the events are still the same.
Yeah. Well, this is a question for you. Can you be grateful in the present? Can you have any of those positive things, acknowledgement, honouring, thankfulness, if you don't have it for some of the past? So could you be absolutely hateful and bitter about the past and feel okay in the present?
Good question. Instinctively, now you put me on the spot, instinctively it feels like no, which means you'd have to start in the present.
Yeah.
To do that.
And you'd have to change your past in a way.
Yeah.
Or your past would change. You have to start in the present.
Yeah.
Where everything really is happening in the now. So start to change how you feel about stuff that's happening now. And then you will change your past. Because if you're changing how you feel now, the story changes. Yeah.
And then if your past and your present are re-perceived.
Yeah. You will already be manifesting, for want of a better word, a new future. Because you see people that have got confidence and gratitude, and they are drawn towards these things. Life seems to just be getting better and better, snowballing. And that you see people that are bitter about the past, just going down a downward trajectory. And I think it's that strong emotion of bitterness, or I've had a hard lot in life, and it's made me weak. That if you just stay in that emotion, those emotions, you'll be drawn and to more stuff. You'll just see it. You'll just see those things in life, and you'll be drawn to it more.
So it's almost like giving the spoiler. If you haven't watched it, turn this off and go and watch Back to the Future. That's much more important than what we're going on about, seriously. But come back to it after. So then, actually, taking this example, is it then the almanac being given to Biff is the ultimate reframing with gratitude? Biff goes back to himself.
Yeah.
And from that point on, because of the changes Biff can make.
No, it's not. Basically, in the future, he's still bitter.
Yeah.
And he goes back and gives himself this thing that he thinks he needs, but it doesn't. His life's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's rich, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So and if you get in touch with the gratitude, the honouring and the acceptance and the feeling good about yourself, then you'll know what you need. And it's not, the almanac. It's seeing something differently.
Yeah. It's exactly the new eyes.
And in fact, Marty learns this because he takes the almanac, and he learns that there's loads of lessons.
It was his idea in the first place.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he learns that, but he also learns to not back down when he's challenged. There's a whole thing about that. There's a few lessons he learns to make him a stronger person, and I think he's quite grateful when he gets back to the present. So yeah, practice this thing. Get this Thanks Capacitor going, and get it to run on all the crap in life.
But that's later, right?
Yeah.
Because crap is abundant.
Yeah.
Like actually,
crap is abundant,
once you're good at it,
and
once you're practiced at it, you can quite easily do the steps of finding gratitude because you've done it so much before.
Yeah.
So anything that comes along, you say, you've been horrendous, or this situation is horrendous.
Yeah.
Where's the opportunity in this to be grateful?
But it is hard at first. Expect it to be like finding plutonium.
Plutonium.
Yeah.
What's the way of finding plutonium, or the equivalent for gratitude? What's an into gratitude when you're kind of, cynical, miserable, and maybe surrounded by people who are also, also mimicking that misery?
Well, I would find what you need to feel. And the main thing is, don't put the pressure on that I have to externally feel better. This is going to give you a power to internally change how you feel, and that's going to change your reality in your world, and you feel better. So just lean on that this is a skill for you to learn, not for something to happen to you. And it can just be small. You just need to feel a little bit like, I did all right with that thing. That thing was hard. I've had a hard life, but I did well with that. Or like, that person came and helped me then, and they were trying, might not help, but recognise the little things that your mind won't let you see in the old way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And eventually you'll be in your steam train that flies. You'll be able to make it out of, even if you're in 1888 or whatever it is, like in Back to the Future 3, you'll be able to build one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Okay.